I want that apple. Once there was a woman who had 3 daughters. The first had a squint in both eyes, just like her mother, so the mother loved her. The second had one shoulder higher than the other, like her mother, so she was also loved. But the youngest, Christine, was very pretty with golden hair. As the mother didn't look like her, she never loved her. The elder daughters wore nice clothes, but Christine wore rags. Christine worked hard, taking sheep to the meadows, while her sisters did no work. They had white bread, cheese, and milk, but Christine got only crumbs. One day, on the way to the meadows, Christine saw a pretty red cap hanging from a tree. As she picked it up, a voice called, "Christine! Christine!" She turned and saw a strange little man with grey hair, a big cabbage-like head, and thin radish-like legs. "What do you want?" said Christine. "Please give me my red little cap," said the little man. "But what will you give me if I give this beautiful little cap to you?" asked Christine. "I will give you a seed from the apple of contentment. Plant it, and it will grow into a tree. The apple will feed you when hungry, give drink when thirsty, and warm you when cold. Only you can pluck it. As soon as you pick one, another will grow." Christine gave him the cap and took the seed home. She planted it outside her window. Next morning, a lovely tree had grown, with a shining apple on it. She plucked it, and immediately another grew. The apple tasted like pancakes with honey and milk. The elder daughter saw the tree and wanted the apple. She climbed, but couldn't reach it. The second sister also failed. The mother tried too, but none could pluck the apple. Christine was always happy because the apple was always there for her. One day, a king saw the apple from the road. He sent his servant to buy it for gold. The mother took the gold, but the servant couldn't pluck the apple. The king tried but failed too. He returned to his palace upset. He asked a wise sage, who said, "Only the true owner of the tree can pluck the apple." So, the king returned and asked the mother whose daughter owned the tree. "It is my eldest daughter," said the woman. The king said, "Tell her to bring me the apple." The woman replied, "She will bring it to your palace herself." The woman then forced Christine to pluck the apple, threatening to throw her into the well. Christine gave the apple, and the eldest daughter took it to the king. "Have you brought the apple for the king?" "Yes, I have," said the eldest daughter. But when she opened the napkin, it had only a hard stone. The king got angry and sent her away. Next day, the servant came again. The mother said, "My second daughter owns the tree." Again, Christine was forced to pluck the apple. This time, when the second daughter opened the napkin, it had only a lump of coal. She too was sent away. On the third day, the servant came again. The woman said, "Well, there is another daughter, but she's just a ragged shepherd girl." The servant asked to see her. Christine was brought, and he asked, "Would you pluck that apple for the king?" "Yes, sir," replied Christine. She easily plucked it and went with the servant to the palace. People laughed at her appearance, but the servant ignored them. "Have you brought the apple?" asked the king. "Yes, sir, I have," said Christine. She handed over the golden apple. The king took a bite and, at once, saw her true beauty. He no longer cared about her rags and soon married her. Back at her old home, the woman and her daughters were happy Christine was gone. They thought they still had the apple tree. But the next morning, the tree had moved. It now stood outside Christine's window at the palace. It belonged only to her, and she alone could pluck from it. The king too was happy, as he could enjoy the apple of contentment, but only through Christine.